Messino and Hendrick are really a joy to watch. Did you see the warm-up today? Oh my lord. Looks like back in the day with Maradona doing the warm-up, putting up a show for people to enjoy. Back in the day, people used to come early in stadiums just to watch Maradona warm-up. That tells you how good that brother was. But we just need to confirm Messino Willian to Chelsea Football Club. We can't miss out on a talent like this. The ball control is on point. Football IQ is on point. If he can stay fit and developed properly by Chelsea, we have something in the future. The good news I heard is that he's not going to be sent on loan. He's going to come straight and stay with the first team. I love that because you are good enough, you are old enough. There we go. I can't even speak. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ogs, your own brother from another mother. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you appreciate the work that your brother been providing you free content every single day. 1 click, 1 sub, 1 like, 1 second, and you all set. Much appreciated. Today, we're going to discuss about Mauricio Pochettino and the dilemma. We have so much going on. They had a meeting, apparently, on Monday with the board, and they couldn't agree on anything. And we're going to give some details and what I think about the situation. Look at this guy. He's from France. He's my own brother, right? So he's a very good artist. If you want to follow him or you want to order a specific shirt, a customized shirt with Thiago Silva, Cole Palmer or anything. I already ordered something. He can even do shoes. You send him normal shoes and he's going to customize. Make it all Chelsea. Look at that. He's a very good artist. We don't know each other though. I just ordered something from him. And I thought that it was cool. Anyways, that is not what we're here for. Focus, brother. Focus. Talk football. You know, Pochettino divide opinions at the moment. Me, I was the biggest fan. I was supporting him from day one. Before that, I didn't want him because of his connection with PSG and PSG and Tottenham Hotspurs. I'm from Paris, but I don't support PSG. I support a team in the second division, Paris FC. So we don't like each other. So you see why I didn't want Pochettino to begin with, to come to Chelsea and also Tottenham. Everybody knows Spursy, never won anything. And then when we signed him, I changed my mind. And he convinced me from day one when he gave that press conference saying that we are Chelsea, we have to win from day one, no more excuses, blah, blah, blah. I've been supporting him. And until now, I still give him the benefit of the doubt. The last couple months were very difficult for me and I switched a little bit. I was like, you know what? I think the end of the season, we have to shake hands. Shake hands. Let him go, but keep it respectful. Don't disrespect him. Don't insult him. I don't think that he got that, that fire to take you to the next level. But he's a very good coach. He can develop, and the next guy is going to take the team to the next level. And why I say that he needed to go at the end of the season? Because he was so stubborn. Simple common sense, he refused to use it. Playing people out of positions. You have Madsen on the bench. You have Chilwell. And you have Cucurella. And you're playing Levi Colwill as a left back. You know those little things. Losing against Liverpool U12. A bunch of babies beat you. And you give an excuse about, oh, we are a young team, Those little things, getting smashed against a team like Arsenal 5-0. You can lose 2-0, 3-0, 2-1, something like that, not 5-0. And come out to say, we played very good, we respected the principles and blah, blah, blah. Those little things said to me, he need to go. But he started using some common sense at the end of the season. It was too little, too late. But at least he's doing something that we've been asking him to do since day one. So only stupid people don't change. So you can change your mind. I've been asking you to do this. You're doing it. And then I'm going to give you a little bit time and see if you're going to take us to the next level. So I don't regret for asking Pochettino to go because I was right at that particular time. I don't regret. I don't apologize. And I think because of that pressure, he understands that he needs to use simple common sense. I don't understand why other people don't own their own actions. Some people on social media told us Pochettino out. They were champions of Pochettino out. But when we started winning, they switched and it became, oh, Chelsea fans need to be careful about sacking blah, 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 blah. It's become Chelsea fans. It's not us anymore. But you pushed us to hate Pochettino. And all of a sudden, oh, we have to be careful now and we have to keep him. Own it just the way I am owning it right now. You know, I said something, I stick on what I said, and I don't regret it. Because of me, he started doing the right thing. So you and me putting pressure on Pochettino helped him to improve. So I'm so glad that I was Pochettino out for a short period of time. I don't mind like keeping him, but I also don't mind letting him go because we are Chelsea. Nobody is bigger than the club. And don't act like if you were a superhero who came to save Chelsea, because you put us in that situation to begin with by not using common sense. Bloody hell.
From the beginning, we need to think in the first game of the Premier League, we need to be ready to beat Liverpool. That is the idea. When you are here in Chelsea, I think it's not about to ask for time. You need to deliver it from the day one. It's not to give too many time to the player to think, to wasting time. It's about to deliver it from now. Football is about today or yesterday. We cannot talk too much long term. We cannot tell the people that we need 6 months and to create something. I think it's not good. We need to create the belief from the beginning, and I think we have players, and we are going to have a squad, a player that can deliver the job, can give what we expect.
Yeah, so this is exactly what he said. We don't need time. No excuses. No time to wait. People even ask him about injuries and about the young team. In many press conferences, the guy was pumped. No, we have to believe we're going to win from day one. Young team is not a problem. But all of a sudden, he started giving stupid excuses about young team and injuries. So he thought just by joining Chelsea, everything is going to be fixed because Chelsea is a winning team. So it's going to be automatically we're going to start winning trophies without working hard or without having a strategy to win. And he's been demanding he's demanding to have a word when it comes to players, which I agree to a certain extent, because a manager is supposed to have like two key players to implement his system. But if he wanna dictate everything that will happen at Chelsea, I'm not happy about that. Remember, Thomas Tuchel spent 400 million to buy dead wood that cost us a lot of money. Until now, we're still struggling with Raheem Sterling, 350k, Wesley Fofana, Hospital FC, and Cucurella. Yeah, Cucurella been doing okay as an inverted midfielder, but other than that, he's still very poor, and 60 million was too much money. So I don't want to give him like the key to everything, because I still believe that we have a great team already. We have an amazing academy, and we have quality on loan. So if you're going to come and ask me for Osimhen for 150 million, while you can buy somebody like Sesko for 40 million, or somebody who got potential, I'm not going to do that just to please you. You are the guy who didn't want to bring Vlahovic. He said that Broja is more than enough for him to win the league. What is happening now? And I also don't trust the Pochettino talent ID, because he's the guy who's been misprofiling people. If you look at this lineup here against Aston Villa, we lost 1-0 at Stamford Bridge. Who is on the bench? Ben Chilwell, Kukurea, Jan Madsen. Who is playing as a left back? Levi Colwill. And he made some changes. He brought Ben Chilwell as a winger, not as a wing back. So those little things are just telling me that he's not what people are trying to preach us that he is. It's not going to be the end of the world if we get rid of him. And I don't mind anybody that will take over at Chelsea Football Club, to be honest with you. Oh man, oh man. So, who do you want to replace Pochettino in case he decides to go or the board decide to sack him? Many people have been suggesting Fabregas. I don't think Fabregas is coming to Chelsea because he just got promoted with Como in Italy. They are in Serie A. And I think he would like to confirm next season in Italy before making a big move. I don't think he's coming. I don't think he's ready for Chelsea right now. The ZERBI, I'm not really sure about him. I think he just took over a great team from Grampora, and people were calling him the next coming of Capello or Carlo Ancelotti, but he's not in that level, in my humble opinion. And the last part of the season just showed us that he's not what people say that he was. Of course, he had injuries and all that, but not for me at this point. He was overhyped because of a great world-class team that Grampora built. That's about it. And Xabi Alonso is not coming. Thiago Motta also, he's not gonna leave and come to Chelsea in these conditions. So Chelsea apparently are looking for a young manager, McKenna, right? What's his first name again? So the guy from Ipswich, been also linked with Chelsea Football Club. So don't be surprised to see a completely different kind of names. Yeah, Kieran McKenna. Yeah, that is his name, from Ipswich. AMORIM also still on the list. If I have to choose one, I will go for AMORIM, in my humble opinion, even though he said he's staying at Sporting. But if Chelsea come calling and pay the money for the release clause, he might be coming to Chelsea. That is my favorite. But I don't mind going for Hansi Flick. And I don't really mind anybody in this point. Just because you were successful in one team doesn't mean that you're going to be successful at Chelsea. Or just because you don't have experience or you failed, quote unquote, from another team, that means that you're gonna fail at Chelsea Football Club. So I'm going to keep my mind open. I don't make decisions. If Pochettino stays at Chelsea, I will continue supporting him. I think that he's going to take us one more step forward. But I don't think he's the guy that will win us anything. He will develop because he's a soft coach who understands emotions and who can cope with a young team. But at some point, you need a winner. Pochettino is the guy before the guy, and I don't mind giving him a second season and probably give him 2 key players to implement his system next season. But to give him the key to decide about the whole transfer policy, I'm against that because he doesn't have any talent ID. Jan Madsen now is cooking in the Bundesliga. Won the Player of the Month one time in the Champions League final, but the guy was complaining about the lack of height, the lack of size, and playing him out of position all the time. So, and I don't know, he's misprofiling people all the time, the wrong decisions all the time. So I don't trust him with the future of Chelsea Football Club. Somebody need to make decisions for him in the office. So I trust the process of bringing players and the manager working with those players.